welcome to episode 48 of Strings and More. I am Jaymie and this is Shanna, and we are your lovely hosts for this wonderful knitting podcast.
Yes.
It's all about the knitting, the yarns, the yarn bags,
the projects.
The projects.
Yep.
I don't know. I feel like not much has changed.
No, it's been 2 weeks since we last podcasted. And yeah, not much has changed. A couple new patterns came out that we could talk about. And yeah, just checking in with you guys. Giving you another taste of Strings and More. You want it?
It's actually cool enough today to be drinking hot liquids outside.
And we are outside at 5 o'clock on this wonderfully overcast, breezy, perfect day. I'm
lovely.
So happy. It's so nice out.
It is gorgeous.
Yeah. So hopefully it stays that way. So if you are a returning viewer, thanks for coming back and spending some time with us. And if it's your first time or second time, I know a lot of people said last week was their first time. Thank you for giving us a try. And we hope that you enjoy what we talk about and all that stuff. Yeah. And if you like us, hit that subscribe button or give us a thumbs up because it makes us feel good.
It does.
And not insecure. So, anyway, we have a couple of things to talk about.
Yes.
Right? As always, we are podcasting from Long Island, New York. And, yeah, let's do social media.
Okay.
Because we always forget to do that. Well, we have been forgetting to do that for some reason. If you'd like, you can find me as Lambstrings on Ravelry and Lambstrings Yarn on Instagram, Twitter, and Periscope. You can also find my beautiful hand-dyed yarns at lambstrings.etsy.com. So go down there. I've got some fade kits in there right now. A couple things. Yeah, we'll talk about that. The wind. I know. Like, sexy. Like, we don't have a fan. It's really... I know, right? We should totally have, like, a sesh where we just do that. For you guys. For, like, 5 minutes. And duck face.
I hate duck face.
I do too. Daffy duck face. I don't get it. Why is it a thing?
I guess because it's kissy face. Like, I don't know.
Like what?
Like,
See, I get that.
I don't know. But, like...
I don't know.
It doesn't make your lips look bigger.
No, and everybody's got lip plumpers now anyway. So you don't have to do duck face. You have permanent duck face.
Permanent duck face.
Stop it with that.
I don't know why people do it.
Where can people find you, Jaymie?
Nowhere. No. You can find me on Ravelry as JaymieM. And I have updated some things on there. It's not so empty.
Yeah, I haven't really.
On Instagram, you can find me as LeslieJeanKnits, and you can find my handmade goodies on LeslieJeanKnits.etsy.com. Currently doing bags.
Yeah. Yarn dyer, bag maker.
I have
It's perfect.
some yarn in there. Some yarn from my mom in there.
You've got unicorn bags.
There's one unicorn bag. One left.
Hurry and get it because I want it. Please hurry up and get that. So, usually I think we've been doing administrative stuff at the end of the podcast, and I think that seems to be working a little bit better.
Yep.
For all you people who watch who are not interested in the administrative stuff, then don't worry about it because we're going to skip it. We're going to do it later. As of right now, shall we go into FOs? Although if we go into the FOs, then we're going to have to talk administrative a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a mention. We don't have to, like, say the
You guys are just going to have to deal with it because they kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jaymie, did you finish anything?
I did.
I did too.
And they can see it right here.
Oh my god, we finished stuff.
Yay! Shall we show them, Shanna?
We shall show them, Jaymie.
We finished our boxies.
We finished our boxies. Jaymie finished hers
Mine
before.
looks like a blanket on here. Holy
Oh.
moly.
I'm going like this. So yeah, we finally finished our boxies. I'm so excited. Jaymie finished hers before mine, and hers is bigger.
I win.
Jaymie wins. Jaymie wins the boxy.
I win the
we should put
boxy.
them on.
Yes, we can.
So, Jaymie, tell us about your Boxy.
My Boxy is knit using Miss Babs' Yowza yarn in the Coffee Break. There we go, the Coffee Break colorway. Using the recommended size 9 needles. And I did not deviate from the pattern at all, except on this curl, instead of knitting 8 rows, I knit 6.
Yeah. Which, yeah.
Didn't make that much of a difference.
I feel like
I thought it was just getting long enough, and I was like, yeah, I'm
it
gonna
looks
cut that
really
off.
good. And it's
Thank
so
you.
soft and, like, drapey.
And it,
Yeah.
don't mind my abs.
Stand up, please.
But, and it's like the perfect, like, I don't know, I like that length
The
for my
length,
sweaters.
yeah. Go like this. Yeah.
It's a Boxy!
It's a Boxy! Shake your crotch.
Yeah, right.
For
Right
you.
in the screen.
For you. Yeah, so I did mine in Malabrigo Rios in the Paris Night colorway, which looks black,
It
but
looks
it's blue.
really nice. Yeah, I love this color.
I think we did a nice job with our colors. Like, we picked colors that work. If you're a frequent watcher of the podcast, you know that, of course, I'm going to deviate from the pattern because
She's Shanna.
I do that. And it doesn't always work out, but this time it really did. So I cast it on, can't really say too much about the pattern, but I cast it on 200 stitches for the extra small, or the small,
Which
or
is
whatever.
less than.
Which is less than. It's less than. And I worked on size 8 needles, not 9s. And then I had to kind of modify, like, the shoulders because of that.
Yeah,
like
if you can see on here, there's kind of a
oh, yeah, there's a garter ridge
design going
design.
up the shoulders.
And actually, I just didn't do it.
Yeah, she didn't do it at all.
I just didn't do it.
She ignored that.
I did. I was like, I don't really like. I get that it's Hohi's design element, and I trust her and everything else, but I just didn't want it, so I didn't do it. But when I divided for the sleeves, I had to kind of like work lesson for the short rows. I had to make up for the missing stitches, so I did that. And I also did 2x2 rib for the sleeves. But that's it. And mine's about the same length as Jaymie's, right?
Are you not going to stick your crotch in
I
the
guess
camera?
I'll come over there. But yeah, so, yeah, it's the same length as Jaymie's, basically. Ta-da. We are, like, excited. We're happy with these. I'm so excited that we're both happy with them.
Yes.
Yours can go off the shoulder. Mine can go off the shoulder. Right? So,
Wearing a t-shirt underneath, so it's not the same effect, but...
so just take it off. I mean, just, you know.
Just take it off.
Don't take, well, you know what I mean. I mean, whatever. This is going to be a sexy podcast. Jamie's daughter is like, so yeah, so we finished. We're excited. I would totally make this again.
Yes.
In the same way.
And we both really want to.
Yeah. I'm not a person that makes a pattern more than, or does a pattern more than once.
Me either.
I would do this again. You know, I just think it's worth it.
It goes quicker than you expect it to go. It seems like so much knitting, but honestly, once the body is done, this all goes like that. Yeah.
Yep. I think I did from the armpit up, or from the underarm up. It was like 2 days.
Yeah, that's
and it
what
was
mine was
done.
2 days.
Yeah, it was done. Oh, I also did, I did a single crochet around the neckline instead of a curled edging or the 2x2 rib, just because I wanted it more open. Happy. Recommend it. Make it.
It's a good pattern.
Yeah, it is a good pattern. So Jaymie didn't, like I said, Jaymie didn't really deviate. I did, and if you're interested in what I did put all those notes, detailed notes up on my Ravelry page for this pattern. So if you're interested, you can, like, friend me, hello, and then you can take my suggestions or whatever. Yeah. So the reason we finished Boxies, Jaymie and I, is because we are hosting a Boxy along. Yeah, SM Boxy along, Strings and More Boxy along. Our cow ends at the end of August, or whatever, the last Saturday or Sunday in August or something.
It's coming up.
It's coming up. So, yeah, if you are making this Boxy, or if you still want to make the Boxy, there's totally time if you're a fast knitter. Mm-hmm. Make sure you're putting it in our FO thread. Did we put the FO thread up?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, Jaymie.
I think we have 2 people in there.
Woo!
Woohoo! Yeah!
Not including us.
Yeah, because we can't.
We can't.
We'll have to take pictures and put it in the web store and be like, come on, people.
Right.
Done. And we usually don't finish.
I know. So
we're right on the leg.
I was like, I can't. Jaymie was like, I'm gonna finish this week, and I was like, yeah. So Jaymie finished hers before I finished mine, and then like 2 days later, I was done. And I really want to make another one. And I like, these are both the worsted weight versions, obviously. Yes. I don't know if we said that.
We did. That's okay.
Yeah. I'm making another one. And I'm making it in my yarn. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It'll happen. After Rhinebeck, it'll happen.
I want to make one with your mods.
You should. I'm gonna do my mods again.
I don't mind this. I don't mind this. But I like it. A plain one as well.
Yeah. You know what? I like it on the variegated for some reason. Like, I just didn't want all those garter ridges. You know, I felt like it would make it more bulky.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't want the extra stuff. And I didn't have to pay attention to the shoulder part. I was just like, okay, I'll do this and this, and it's done. Anyway, join our Boxy along. There are prizes. I meant to bring them today, and I forgot. But there is some yarn that we are giving away, and some really lovely progress keepers that we are giving away. So there's time.
Yep.
There's time. And if you're doing the Boxy, you can enter it into the Primrose Yarn Company's Boxy along, Hohi along.
Hohi along.
Sure. She's hosting a Hohi along, and there's prizes for that as well. So we're putting our stuff in there, so you need to double dip.
Oh yeah, we need to see when that ends.
Yeah, we do, because we don't know.
I don't know. I wonder if it ended already. I hope it didn't.
No,
September.
Okay.
Right?
Good. I don't
September 1st?
I don't know. We're in such summer mode. I feel like we're not paying attention to stuff like we usually do, and I'm forgetting patterns and designers, and I'm usually really good.
Yeah. I mean, that's me. I forget things, not you.
It's summer. We don't have to. It's summer. And oddly enough, I'm very comfortable in this right now.
Yeah, I'm okay in this.
We're going to wear these for the podcast.
Imagine.
Yes.
Our lovely Boxy's like, I feel like a bat.
I know. Yeah. See, and mine, like I said, I did a lot less stitches than I did it on smaller needles, and I don't feel like I'm swimming in it, but it's comfy.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I'm going to make another one.
I do. I enjoy it.
I know. I can't do that with mine.
If you get
only
cold.
Up to there. Oh, see, that looks nice, Jaymie. When you do that, you look cozy. I was even thinking of making like longer sleeves next time and fold them up.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. We'll see. Did we finish anything else?
I did.
You did?
Did you?
No. You finished a Boxy and something else?
You know I did.
I do? I do. I know.
Oh, which one is it? Is this one?
Yeah, that one.
It's in my well-used so-and-so bag. Okay, so it's finished. I didn't weave in any ends. I didn't block it, and it's been done for 2 weeks. Roughly. Oops. My 3 needles.
There's nothing on there.
Absolutely nothing.
What? Finally!
I know. Finally done with my fade.
Yeah.
So
if you're,
where is the end?
I know, that looks great,
is the right
though.
Side.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So I think that
massive.
The only way we're going to get it in the frame is if we go to the backyard. You want to go to the fence?
We can go to the fence. What if just right back here? Can we?
I swear we're not going to fit the whole thing in. Look at this! Wow, Jaymie!
Wow, I got it. You don't fall off, Shanna.
I'm going to fall off the edge.
There it is,
Beautiful. How nice. We should put this over the chair. I'm so excited. Nice job, Jaymie.
Thank you.
Nice. You guys can celebrate too. You guys should have a party.
I was like dancing.
Yeah.
Dancing. Anna wrapped herself up in it. Like it was nice.
Didn't your husband claim it as his sick blanket last week? Thought that was sweet. He's like, oh, whenever I'm not feeling well, I'm going to take this out and wrap it around myself. So we went home, and Seth was like, did Ron really claim Jaymie's long shawl as his sick blanket? And I was like, he did. He's like, Seth's like, he's going to get disease all over it. I was like,
I'm glad he cares about my knitting.
I'm telling you. But it's so squishy. It's so squishy, you guys. It's So you said that you were going to go over what
I was,
yarns you
okay.
used again.
So, I started off with Legacy Fiber Arts. This is one of their
Steel Tose.
Yeah, their Steel Tose yarn. It's fingering. And this is the Men of Stars Hollow, one of those colorways. I got the mini skein pack with all the men colorways. So I'm not sure which one this is, and I never went back and looked, and I should. But so this is one of them, Legacy Fiber Arts. This is a skein I dyed. I think that there's some still in my shop, actually. This is Pumpkin Pasties. It's just a nice tonal orange.
I love that. They look good together.
This is another Legacy Fiber Arts. This is Sweater Weather. Sue actually gifted this to us last Rhinebeck.
Yes, you did.
So, thank you.
Yeah.
If you still watch us, thank you.
I love this one.
This
That came out really nice. Remember you were saying it didn't really pull, but it kind of did.
It
A little bit,
kind of
but
did.
not in an annoying way, in like a nice way.
Yeah, this is Into the World.
Yes. It was on their Pokokku Sock base, but I can't.
Sock, but I can't remember the colorway. But it's.
You know what? It's in our Rhinebeck episode.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, I don't know if you're interested. It's in the Rhinebeck episode.
Yeah, if you really like the way this knit up and you want to know exactly what it is, Rhinebeck episode.
Yeah.
This
one is crazy cool.
Oh shoot! Painted Desert. And it's kind of it fades. It fades. So I like that. I actually have another full skein of that.
Yeah.
So might be a shawl or something or a scarf one day.
This looks like this. Yeah.
This right here is the lovely Lambstrings. This is her Raven colorway. And now this is actually 2 different bases because I had some left over.
That's right.
And I had you dye me half a skein.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I striped them.
Oh, so you did. You can't even tell.
Yeah.
You used, there's a plane.
There's a link. It's very loud. We have an airport not too far from us.
This is the regular sock, and then you used the fingering weight, which I discontinued, but Jaymie had.
Oh, no, I
last year.
striped every other row.
You striped them?
Yeah.
And that's why you can't tell? Perfect.
Yeah, I striped them every other row.
It looks great.
And then this is also Lambstrings.
Yeah. This is one of my favorites.
And I forget the name of it, Shanna.
Voodoo.
Voodoo.
Yeah, I love Voodoo.
This is Voodoo.
I have I went like Voodoo crazy this year. I did a sweater in Voodoo, and
I did a hat in Voodoo.
She did a hat. I did a hat also.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a nice color.
It is a nice color. It's like
Nice
eggplanty. We're so excited for Jaymie.
We're going to party.
We're gonna party.
I'm going to lightly black it. I'm not going to pin her out or anything. I'm just going to lay it out in the sun, let it dry.
Yeah.
It's huge.
You
It's
don't
already
need to-
massive.
Just spray it. You spray it with some water and then just leave it outside. You don't need to.
Honestly, yeah, I don't. I could honestly just weave in the ends,
Yep.
and it's fine. Like, do I really need this to, like, open up more?
No,
It's already
it
open.
will. Yeah. So, it's, like, again, for the millionth time, Jaymie's, like, tension is so
Loose.
perfect and loose and, like, not overly loose, though. Like, you get good gauge.
Yeah, on most things, I do get gauge, actually. Just sometimes I don't. Like, it's too big.
Sometimes I do, but sometimes...
Like this, I think it was, I'm going to check gauge on this. But when I do check gauge on things, I find I'm not that far off.
And you know what?
Like, I checked gauge on this, and it was
you were perfect on that.
on, yeah.
I was obviously not on this because I changed stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, with this, it really doesn't matter.
This I probably knit loose because it was just knitting back and forth, back and forth, back
Yeah.
and forth, and I was just like, ugh.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Every time we're outside, and he's still here. That squirrel came right up to Jamie's foot. One is harassing the other. I was like, ah. The goddamn wildlife. Where's your woodchuck?
I don't know, we should make an appearance.
God damn it. I wish that you guys could see what we see, because that was great. I love being outside.
Close to my chair.
So one was chasing after the other for
Oh, look, and there's a bunny. Do you see
probably
it?
for a little
Do you see
squirrel
the
rape.
little bunny?
I see
you
a
have to
bee.
look over the basil.
Oh, I do.
Oh,
You
here it
little
comes.
ass. She's going to eat Jamie's garden. Jamie's got a garden, a vegetable garden over here. And she's going to eat this stuff.
Oh, the little bunny could eat some of it.
I feel like
rabbits.
Snow White back here. Except we're like, what the fuck?
We're not like, oh, here, little cuddly animal. We're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I really hate Snow White. I really hate her voice.
Oh, it's even closer. It's right there. Look at it. What the hell is with the
I don't know. So,
bunny?
the two squirrels were running from rape. And it took shelter at Jamie's little foot. I can't wait to see that again when I edit this. That was fantastic. Anyway, so damn it, I wish that you guys could see stuff. We seem crazy when we're outside.
It doesn't help to that.
What's
I'm
that What's that Snow White song?
I'm ADD, so I'm like, oh, butterfly, oh, it's a bird, oh, look
I know
at that.
we do that all the time. Yeah, how many times I have to cut, like Jaymie, like, oh, look at this. Look
Jaymie
at that
does it a
rabbit.
lot.
Anyway,
Is he still right there?
he is.
It's my bunny friend.
So the fade. Celebration without squirrel rape. I don't have any other FOs. I know, this is crazy.
That's all I had.
That's it.
But I mean, they were two big ones. Huh?
Yeah, they were.
This one took me forever. This one not quite so long.
Yeah. I think you did a nice job. I think you
Thank
owe
you.
yourself a cast on.
I do.
You
I owe
do?
myself numerous cast
Yeah, you do.
ons.
Just gonna cast on all the things. Now.
I am. I didn't last week because I was like, I cast on one new thing and you guys are going to get to see it. But this week, I'm casting on my Rhinebeck sweater
Nice.
and maybe one other thing. Because I'm bad and I need like all the things on the needles.
Well, yeah.
Oh, here it is.
Oh.
Yeah, Painter Desert Maroon.
Oh. Fancy.
My neighbor's right. Is that what you were looking at?
No, the rabbit is still there.
Oh.
Okay, so. What are we working on?
Thanks. Well, why don't you go? Because I just did that FO. Are you working on anything?
So, yeah, I don't have a lot this week. My week for knitting, my 2 weeks for knitting, no, just the last week for knitting, was, like, not a good week for knitting. I am working on a Rhinebeck top that I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying it. I haven't worked like 2 rows on it. But it's lightweight. It's sock weight pullover. I'm working on the Timeless Henley by Locatelli. And I'm enjoying it, but I just haven't worked on it because I thought, okay, let's be reasonable, right? 2 years ago when I was at Rhinebeck, it snowed. Last year when we were at Rhinebeck, it was hot. So I can make a lightweight pullover, and I'm going to. This friggin' bunny is coming up to us now.
Yep.
If I move the iPad to show you, it's going to run. I'm going to do it. Waiter! Sorry. So, what if, and God forbid, it snows again this year? I have to have a heavyweight sweater.
Yeah.
So I should really have my lightweight pullover and a backup.
Well, really, if it snows that much and it's that cold, are you really just going to wear just a sweater?
Yeah, probably.
She's like, yes.
Anyway, so I started
Badass like
a sweater. I started my second Rhinebeck sweater for the year, right?
You can't do just one.
I don't.
You've got to have the options.
You know what the problem is, though? I keep saying that I miss cables, you know, and this is a heavily cabled sweater, and I just couldn't.
I couldn't not do it.
Could not do it. I was like, I just want to start it. So I started Aspen by Michelle Wong, which is like a crazy cabled. It's a lot of work. It's also done in pieces, which I'm not a fan of because there's a lot of seaming. But I think I'm going to try to stick to how she wants you to do it. Let's see what happens. I'm going to play it by ear. It's not really a sweater you can play by ear, but I'm going to do it anyway. Anyway, I started it in a color that I was really excited about, and as I was working on it, I was realizing that the yarn was just a little too variegated for the cables, and I got really far, and I ripped the damn thing out. So I'm going to start it again in a different color, which will be this, maybe. I really want like a purplish reddish
I love that. Just the way it is.
Rhinebeck sweater. I think this is a little too red.
It's perfect.
I'm making a new color for it. So, we'll see. If I think it's a little too red, I'm going to alter the recipe, and these are going to go to Jaymie because she is in love with this.
Just the way it is.
You know, not that I'm
love like that deep, like...
She loves this. And it is, the color that I want
like
is
crimson.
this. Just a little bit more purple, right? I won't stop until I have what I want.
You are a purple person.
I am a purple person. So that's the plan for that. And I obviously haven't started the second one yet, so whatever. That took up most of my week. As far as actual whips goes, I think the only thing that I worked on is my mitts.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't work on my Bombara wrap, which is a surprise because I'm really enjoying that.
Yeah,
I think this week was just frustrating for me, and I was like, I didn't knit for like 2 days because I was like this. Whatever. I'm thrilled with the way these are coming out, by the way. This is probably just gonna go right there. These are, I think it's called Rye. It's in a different language. I'm going to put up who that's by because I don't remember. But I'm working with Turtle Pearls self-striping sock yarn.
Oh, I like it.
I was like, Jaymie is going to love this. I hope that's coming out. This stripe is like a little green, like sage with like some sandy pink. I love it. It is everything that I dreamed of. And we were saying last week, that she sends them to you as 2 little skeins, and you pull them from the same spot. No matter what you do, they start at the same spot, they end at the same spot. It's perfect. So there's no really thought involved. I was saying that I wasn't sure if anybody else did that with their self-striping yarn. They sold it like that. And somebody commented that Mustache Yarns also does it that way, where she splits the skein and then it starts in the exact same spot for both skeins. So you can work 2 at a time. I love this. So I'm just about at the thumb gusset, and so I'll start increasing for that. I'm working on my signature needles in size 1 from Jaymie. I love them.
Don't stab yourself.
I did the other day.
Did you?
I did. As soon as I was like, ow, I was like, oh, I'm going to have to tell Jaymie that I hurt myself.
Yeah.
Jamie's like, you're going to hurt yourself. Yeah. Got right here. I was doing something and I dropped it and I went like that and it got me right in my arm. I was like, ah! I was like, damn it, these are sharp. Ah! These are sharp. So, yeah. Whatever. I love this yarn. I want more of this yarn.
I was checking out her yarn the other day. She's got fiber as well.
She does. And she's got sparkle yarn. And she sent us stuff to give away. So we've got yarn of hers to give away to you guys.
Which we will be doing at the end of the podcast.
Yeah. For real.
So one lucky
because we have a giveaway this week. Just plugging along on those. I'm not going to show the other stuff because I didn't really work on it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm enjoying using these needles, so every time I go to pick up a project, it's these. Plus, I finished this. So I did a lot. It's just that...
You did good. She did good.
I did good. I get a treat.
Very good.
I get a treat.
Right, let's start with old things for me.
Oh, and I have these in one of the first bags that Jaymie made.
The rest of which are in clearance now.
Yeah.
I have them in clearance because I changed the interfacing.
Go get them. Are they still 20% off?
Yes, I think until, I want to say the 11th.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
20 off, I think, is the coupon code.
Yes.
In LeslieJeanKnits.etsy.com.
Yes.
What are you working on, Jaymie?
In my Steel City Stitcher bag here, my library books. I have my Featherweight cardigan.
Yeah.
I looked. I think it'll be a year in November.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh,
so I think I did 3 rows on this. So it grew.
Every time you do it, it's like you did 3 rows.
But
But
grew
look
a
at it.
little bit.
now you can really see how the colors are going. Like, that looks
Yeah,
so
this
Harry
is-
Potter to me. But it's perfect. It's so Jaymie.
My Flame and Fiber. What's
Stitch
her name?
marker.
Oh my god, I know.
Oh
her
my
name.
god.
What's her name? What's her name? What's her name?
Barbara?
I don't remember. Oh my gosh. Well, I got this from her. I met her at Rhinebeck, the host of Flame and Fiber, and she was really nice. And I've watched her podcast.
Yeah.
And I know her name. I follow
Sorry.
her on Instagram, and I.
We're getting bad.
Put it down there.
Right there.
This is actually. I had to move this. I think I was like here. I should have put it.
I didn't do so.
I did like 3 or 4. I did 3 or 4 stripes.
I'm gonna put one on here now.
So I'm actually gonna move it right now while you guys are watching.
Oh, we're all gonna move. We're gonna move all ours because we suck.
We do. We're terrible people.
Really? This is fun for you guys.
There we go. Yeah, right? Is it fun watching us move it? So there. It's there now. If I work on it again, like in the next month, you guys will see. I mean, I want to finish it. It's just... And you know what? It doesn't even take that long. Like, because I'm striping it. I feel like I finish a stripe, like, super quick.
Yeah.
So it really doesn't feel that long. It's just... I'm excited to start all the new things.
It's Rhinebeck season.
It looks teeny too, but then when you hold it up,
No,
and, like,
it'll
it's
grow.
gonna
It'll
get
grow.
the-
Yeah.
But it's just, it scrunches up so little.
Did you say what you were using? The
No, I am
Gloss lace,
using,
right?
yeah, this is the gloss lace, Knit Picks gloss lace. Robot, Hawk, and green. Jade? Maybe Jade.
green.
Green. So, it's coming along slowly.
Mhm.
I think what I need to do is, like, designate a day a week. It'll be, like, Featherweight Friday.
Oh. I like the way you have to do it like
So,
that,
like,
though.
yeah.
Featherweight Friday.
One day a week where I pick it up and I do a row or two, and
Yeah,
it'll
yeah.
slowly get done, but quicker than it has been.
But you know what? That's how I feel about the Made Well. You know, it should be Made Well Mondays. Really, though. I mean, I've been working on that Made Well since I think you started that, right? I have no idea.
No, I think after, but it's been a while.
Whatever.
Still.
It feels
Yeah,
like
it's-
forever. And I think I have one sleeve left. And
You're even
like
closer.
close. Why wouldn't I finish it? I just don't.
Yeah, another thing too. They
don't
only
know.
have you knit the body for 8 inches. I think we can make it longer. It's rather short.
Yes, because it's supposed to like be
A shorter.
Yeah, just make it.
I want it
longer.
a little longer.
Yeah, yeah,
This is gonna take even longer.
yeah.
And then you only had the one, right?
I did.
So,
That was it. I mean, I
uh,
could. You know, I want to show you the stuff that I didn't touch. Right. What else?
my last one is also acquisitions.
OMG.
It's all new things. Right? It's amazing. So, I got some new bag.
And that's a nice one too.
It's from Chicken Boots. It was from their Harry Potter update. You see the little chicken? Trying to broomstick has little Harry Potter glasses. It's so cute.
Oh, I like that she did that with her little tags.
It's got
I didn't
little
realize that, and it's got a snitch. That's effing
It's so
cute.
cute. So this is the McGonagall bag. It is a plaid blue and green printed fabric, which I had to have it. I saw it. I was like, that is mine. It's her, is it called double zip bag, I think? Because it zippers here, and then there is a pocket. Let me put this over here.
Yes, put that over.
There's a pocket on the inside that's got the cutest fabric. Can you guys see? I'm having a hard time. It snitches.
Oh, how cool is that?
There we go.
Oh,
And
yeah, you can
this-
see that.
This zippers. So it zippers shut, and it's quite a decent sized pocket.
Her bags are nice.
Yeah.
This was
I
the
like
one
them.
Jamie was like, I have to have the update, blah, blah, blah. She was like going crazy.
Yes.
And then at the last second, she was like, well, if I don't get it, I don't get it. I was like, yeah, you're going to get it. It looks nice like that.
Because.
But now, so these aren't pockets. They're just design elements.
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
design element.
It's a nice, sturdy, like, canvas.
Yeah, it's a canvas material.
Nice.
It's not like the cotton cloth that we usually
Yeah.
like. I use 100% cotton. A lot of bad bag makers do. Blah. This is canvas.
Yeah, that's nice.
Canvasy.
It reminds me of, like that plaid and stuff reminds me of Clueless. Remember the plaid skirts
Yes.
from like 1995? And
I love plaid.
I was just thinking about that. Somebody's driving fast. I was just thinking about that last night. Something happened with our Showtime. We're watching Ray Donovan, which is awesome, by the way. We're watching it from the beginning. Great show. But something went wrong with our on-demand, so I had to change channel. Like you needed the backstory. But Fear was on from 1996. Marky Mark and Reese Witherspoon when she was like 17. Marky Mark. And it was when Clueless was like, you know, the style was still kind of grungy, you know. Like they put like bushes on the soundtrack. So good. But she was wearing like a plaid mini skirt and like a nice big sweater and a jacket over it. And I was like, when is grunge going to come back? Like, when is it going to come back?
I would like the grunge to come back.
Let's
the grunge.
just get mini skirts. Plaid mini skirts.
Oh, I don't know if I can work a mini skirt.
Work it. And we'll just
Work
do
it.
grunge style, not the other style.
I was more like combat boots and ripped jeans.
But that's what I mean.
grunge,
Like,
yeah.
they had like your combat boots and mini skirts and stuff like so grungy and awesome. Let's bring it back.
Let's do the grunge.
Anyway.
So in my new bag,
Yeah, Jaymie.
I am working on a pattern. It is a Rhinebeck sweater.
Is it?
Just not for me.
Ah.
It is a Rhinebeck sweater for my daughter Anna, because she'll most likely be accompanying us.
Yes, good, good.
So she'll
Yeah,
be
she needs
tagging
to.
along. If you guys are going to Rhinebeck, you will see my mini-me with me.
Yeah. And she's cute. She loves the yarn. She loves to
She
squish
does.
all the things. When you first told me she wasn't going, I was like, really? She's going to be mad. But no, yeah, she should.
So I was
She
thinking,
can
I was
handle
like,
it.
I kind of just want a mommy day. But then, like, that'll be for, like, Vogue knitting and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to bring her into the city on the
No.
train and everything. That's...
I mean, we've brought her into
Right,
the city, but
you know,
Vogue
no.
knitting's a little more, like...
It's cramped.
Yeah,
It's a little bit more cramped.
yeah.
And a little too adult. Rhinebeck is family friendly.
Yes, very
So,
family
yeah.
friendly. So
Yeah.
she'll be accompanying me.
I love this.
I am making the Harvest cardigan for her by TinCanKnits. And
you didn't show this yarn yet.
no, this is new yarn, guys.
Yeah, I'm really jealous of this.
Do you see it? Look at that color. I love it.
Look at it.
So,
Take it
also,
in.
these little
Stitch markers.
stitch markers I also got at the Chicken Boots Harry Potter update.
Jaymie is just like full of these acquisitions today.
And so the big, when you pull out a skein like that, it's like, whose yarn is that?
I know this is like
This
Mary
is-
Poppins
yeah.
bag.
This
She
is-
pull out a lamp. Giant skein of
You're
yarn.
right. This is Mrs. Babs.
Yeah.
So I got some Mrs. Babs yarn. This is her narwhal colorway in the Yowza. Because it was so soft knitting this. I was like, I need to get more. I need to get more.
Yeah.
So you will see when we do acquisitions, I bought a sweater's quantity of a different color for myself, and I got one of these. Because it just looked nice online, and I was like, let me see. So I got it, and
it's not repeatable, right?
no.
The space,
no.
this color?
It is, what does she call it? When
Wild
It's
Iris.
Wild Iris, yeah. I will show
Babette?
you. What it is.
Or is that the ones that she can repeat? I don't know.
Wild Iris non-repeatable.
Yeah.
So, and you see their narwhal. So I don't know if there's any more in her shop. I don't know how many there are
love
like when they
this.
do that. So
This is
got
such a
it.
good. Jaymie always gets such great colors. I feel like, I don't know. I just love it. I just love it.
and I didn't realize that either when I bought it. I bought the one skein. I didn't realize, because I like the color. I didn't realize it's a non-repeatable.
Well, who
when
looks
I
at
got
that?
it,
You know?
who looks at that? Not
Nobody
me.
looks at that.
I got it, and I was like, oh, I loved it in this skein. I was like, this is beautiful. It looked beautiful. Then I started knitting it up, and I was like, I need to get this for a sweater for myself. And then I saw the non-repeatable. I was like,
Yeah.
of course.
We'll see how
course.
many she has. Because really, for you to make a sweater, you need less than 2, but you'd have to buy, you'd have to buy 2. Or see what other bases it comes on.
I should.
That she, that she might have or whatever. If
But
she
I
has
can't buy anything until Rhinebeck. I'm
No.
saving my money.
So full of shit.
Nothing
She just
no,
bought
I
something.
Did just buy something. But it was only $11.
Oh, that's it.
That's nothing else until Rhinebeck. So I'm almost up to, like, I think I'm a row. Oh, where am I? I'm a row away, I think, from the sleeves coming
Oh
off.
my god. Kids' sweaters are so nice.
So 2 days. I did that in 2 days. Probably could have gotten more done, but they were busy 2 days, so.
Yeah. I love that color. I love the way the colors play on each other. I like that it's variegated, but it's not...
It's not like, even this is like very heavily variegated.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel like it's in your
subtle.
face and disgusting.
Yeah. The colors are all very similar.
Now, did you stripe this, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You're not striping this, obviously, because you only have the one.
Yeah.
So, but it's not pooling in a crappy way,
it's
so
not.
that's nice. Nicely done.
And I liked it. It had the collar and the button band, I guess you call it, although there's no buttons.
The faux button band or whatever,
It's all attached. You knit it all in one piece. And I like that.
Yep.
Because it's one extra step you don't have
That's
to
how
do.
the Andrea cardigan was, and that's why I was like, yes, I'm going to do this.
I really might make one of these for myself one day.
You could,
like,
yeah. Well, again,
nice.
I think we've talked about this before, because we've done TinCanKnits
and her patterns, they go from baby to
extra large man or
like,
something. It's crazy. So anytime you see something that you like and it's on a kid, it's TinCanKnits, you can make it in your size.
I think it's 6 months.
I mean, she's incredible like that.
Where are you? First page. And this is free.
Yeah. A lot
this
of
one
stuff
is free. 0 to 6 months to 4XL. I was wrong. It goes up to 4XL.
Like, that's out of control. I don't think that there's any other pattern designer that I know of that does it like that.
Yeah, I mean, she really encompasses like everyone.
Yeah.
In one of her patterns. I am doing, this is the 4 to 6. I'm doing for Anna. She is 5. But she's a teeny little peanut.
She's 4 to 6.
Yes.
That's it for the whips, I think, right?
Yep.
It's not terribly too much this week.
No.
We have acquisitions, though. We have acquisitions. Yeah, we do. We have acquisitions. You talked about that.
Yeah,
that was like
acquisition.
acquisition. Yeah. And the yarn was an acquisition. Yep. You have yarn.
I have 2 different yarns.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it. And it was this. 2 different yarns in this.
Yeah. And I have the Progress Keepers. More Progress Keepers.
So we do an acquisition?
Yeah, let's do. All right, so I'll talk about. Because Jaymie just went.
Yeah.
So last week we went like Progress Keeper crazy, and there was more that I had ordered at that time that I didn't show. So I'm gonna show it to you now. Okay, so backstory. I'm on Instagram. There was Progress Keepers on Instagram by Pebble Mebble or something. She's in Indonesia. She's a brand new Progress Keeper maker, and she opened her shop, and I went crazy. Sort of. I didn't go crazy, but I finally got them. So I definitely want to show them if I can get this thing open. Ahaha. If you're not following her, you need to, because her stuff is like the most cutest. The first one that I saw, I was like, I have to have it. Nice. So I purchased. It's showing up so much better than I thought it was going to. I'll get my face out of the way. Please excuse my nail polish, but it's a little teddy bear with his bum sticking out. He's like twerking it. Yeah, I had to have this. And look. She gives him a little crack, which I loved. I was sold. I was like, this little crack, and he's like this. He's like that. I feel like he's like, what? My butt. What? My butt. Yeah. And they're a lot smaller than the other Progress Keepers that we've been getting. So, or like it's the same size, but for all this detail, it's a lot smaller. And look, she gives him little, I don't know if you guys can see the little paws on his feet. So I purchased that. I also purchased this, and she gave it, well, she sent it to me on a key ring, which I think I just might keep it on the key ring. Or I was thinking maybe I'll put it on my cell phone, the cell phone charm. But I couldn't resist. I had to get this little cat burger. Whoops, stop shaking. He's a sleeping little cat burger. Adorable, with cheese. Super, super tiny. I mean, her stuff is so cute. And it's these teeny little, like, sesame seeds on his head. I just love it. So, yeah. And she sent me a free charm, which, I don't know. I think I'm going to make it into a necklace or a pin or something. It's like the little star with the face. Yeah. So, I purchased more Progress Keepers, like a jerk. But I don't care, they're cute. And I have to make a charm bracelet now. I feel justified to make a charm bracelet. I think. So if you're interested, it's Pebble Mebble. I think I got him on Etsy. She's got tons. She's got little, like, bunny rabbit donuts that I almost bought. Whatever. I have all the Progress Keepers. I think I have 10 new Progress Keepers. We talked about, right? Last week? We were like,
there's a lot.
I think there's 10.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So we'll just have to cast on more things so we can use
them all.
Progress Keepers.
Yeah.
What'd you get, Jaymie?
What do you got?
What
I got
else?
yarn. Okay, so along with the narwhal, Miss Babs yarn, for myself, I got 2 skeins. Again, it's Yowza. This is
How could you get anything else from her, you know?
Field Mouse.
I love that color.
And they look exactly the same. I
Yeah,
really
they do.
don't think I'm going to stripe these.
I don't think you need to. They're perfect.
They're, like, exact.
Yep.
And they're not very, like, they're just slightly tonal, so it's not going to be, like, crazy color blocking. So, yeah, I got a few masks for a sweater. I don't know what sweater yet. I don't know what.
Well, you want to make that for yourself, right?
Oh, maybe I'll do it in this.
You should do it in that. I love that, and that's going to look nice on you. It's nice and neutral, you know?
Yes.
It's like the perfect brown. Plus, it's got like a little, it's like a warm,
Yes.
like not quite lavender, but it's warm. It's a warm
Yes.
brown. Oh, I love it. Like driftwood.
Driftwood.
Yeah. It's nice. I want to buy yarn.
I want Miss Babs crazy.
But that's the only way to go
Yes.
when you go Miss Babs. What else did you get?
I got...
Oh, wait. You have an FO that you forgot to talk about.
I do.
Yeah, your yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your spun yarn.
Oh, I do have an FO. Okay. Well, I could talk about it after this. I got some yarn from my mommy.
And it's orange. Jamie's
It's
going orange crazy this year. Look, you like it. It looks good on you, too. So
Thank
why
you.
not?
I've got like 7 or 8 skeins of this. My mom bought a whole bunch. It's Baracco Vintage Colors, and it is 52 acrylic, 40 wool, and 8 nylon. So it was really cheap, apparently. She got a whole bunch.
Yeah. Now
so
you
she gave me the orange. And then she bought more orange.
Oh my God, orange! Fall is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am gonna make, and this is why I pulled it up on here. I think I'm gonna make Ronin by Andrea Mowry.
That'll be good for the prints too, or the colors, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
So
You really need a straight knit for stuff like that.
yeah.
You know.
So I think that's what this is gonna be. So
That'll be
there it
nice.
is.
Yeah. That'll be nice. I like your list of things that you're gonna make.
Yeah. I can't wait to do this one, Ranunculus.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Ranunculus, go check it out.
Beautiful, and you need to
By
do it
Midori.
in, like, sour. No.
What? I'm gonna butcher her name. I'm sorry. Midori.
Heroes.
Heroes, maybe. But it is beautiful.
Yeah, that's nice.
It is absolutely beautiful.
And I really wanted to make that in like a like a mohair. Remember we were looking at that?
Yeah, you were
mohair
saying
was
the
nice.
mohair.
Yeah, it's nice.
So, check it out. I can't wait. That's on my queue. It is. And so is Harvest by TinCanKnits, which is what I'm doing for Mariana.
So much TinCanKnits.
So much TinCanKnits. Did you have any other,
No, I didn't buy anything else. Jaymie has
I have another
another FO.
So
we'll just go into our we'll do our spinning segment, whatever that means.
So I have a spinning info.
Yay!
Here it is, guys.
Yeah, and it feels. Jaymie says it's a little stiff. I really like it.
It is 100% BFL. And I believe this was Gail's art. It's just natural. It was the dark and the light twist. I think it was called Natural Twist or
something like
twist.
that. Jaymie got that fiber.
No, BFL twist. Blue face twist? I don't know. It's natural. It's not dyed.
Jaymie got this at last year's Rhinebeck.
Yeah, last year's Rhinebeck. So
Yeah.
I finally spun it up. My next spin is the one Shanna bought.
It's lovely.
So
No rush or
I
anything,
didn't
but
measure it.
do that.
I didn't measure it yet. I tried to go a bit thinner with this one, and it did. It came out a bit thinner.
I think that looks great. I know Jaymie's always like, it's a little too this, it's a little too... I love her style. I was like, you need to spin my yarn before you get really, really good at it, because I like this.
I have a hard time, like, knowing if I overspun it. I just know when I underspin it, because it goes...
And you're
it
using the
breaks,
wheel.
Or, like, you know, it separates.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using the wheel. I really enjoy using the wheel.
Yeah, you do.
I have to say, I really enjoy it.
Have you used your drop spindle since you got the wheel?
Yeah,
okay.
I have.
Yeah.
I have. And I actually
think
have
I answered
another
this
one.
already.
Yeah, and I actually have some on it that I need to finish up.
Yeah, what was on it? The LCB?
The LCB, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't fit any more on it, so I need to wind it into skein and soak it and all that fun stuff.
That's really lovely, that color.
It is. It's natural.
What else do we have to talk about? That?
We have our brain fart.
Yeah, we have that. So, if you guys were with us last week or whatever, I know that some of you watched our podcast for the first time last week. You'll notice if you look down here that we have 1K subscribers at least. We have more than that, you know.
Thank you guys.
But we finally, thank you. We finally got to 1,000 subscribers, and our plan was to do a giveaway. So obviously we have closed that thread. Today is the day that we're going to announce the winner for our 1K subscriber. We asked all of you to go down to our Ravelry group, and we had a 1K giveaway thread. And we asked you to answer a question, and the question was, which Strings and More episode is your favorite, and why? Of course. So that we know what you guys like and all that stuff. So I have to say that I really enjoyed reading them.
Me too. I did.
Like, you know.
It was like...
It's a little narcissistic. But I was like...
I guess a little bit, yeah.
Whatever. I really enjoyed what you guys had to say. And I don't know. A lot of you guys were saying that you really liked that. The general consensus was that it's natural and you guys enjoy that and that we can play off of one another.
See,
so
us not planning things works
it
out.
works. It's good because we're artists, you know?
Yeah.
And artists can't plan.
No.
But
we just have to go with the feeling.
And you know what? We
I'm
really...
gonna sneeze. That's the feeling.
Oh, that's the feeling. Pretzel. Yeah, she's not going to sneeze now.
Nope.
That's what
you
you
always
say.
do that.
Yeah, and it always works.
Pretzel.
But we truly enjoy doing this. You know, we have a lot of fun doing this. I love hanging out with Jaymie and talking about yarn, and like even when the podcast is done and we go back inside, we're just talking about yarn. Yep.
And knitting patterns and all that fun stuff.
So I don't know. It was nice to see that you guys really enjoyed that or picked up on that, and so thank you. And keep watching because you never know what's gonna happen. Anyway, we had 47 or 48. We had 47 entries
47
to answer the question, and we did a random number generator to get the winner. And the winner is
number 33.
Number 33.
Yay!
And it is SnipsandScissors on Ravelry. I'm sorry, I don't know your first name. But I'm going to read what she wrote because I'm a narcissist. She said, My favorite was the one when you guys picked out Jaymie's fade, which I can't remember what episode that was.
I can't remember either.
The process of watching her go from not being interested to basically having it picked out by the end of the episode was great. And then she said, "You two are adorable. Thanks." I look forward to your podcast every time a new one shows up in my feed. So, Snips and Scissors, you are the winner. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. You have won a skein, a split skein
A split
of
skein.
turtle pearl yarns in the Dream Room colorway, which, so this was just sent by Genevieve from Turtle Pearl. She was like, "This is for you guys to give away," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it away like now because I want to skein it up, but I won't. It's yours, I promise." You are getting, along with that, a Progress Keeper.
A little Birdie Bots Every Flavor Jelly Bean in
That's right.
Unicorn Blood.
Unicorn Blood.
That
Who
was
makes this?
Simply Serving,
Simply
I believe it was.
Yes. And you're getting an awesome bag.
It's upside down.
It's upside down. It is. By Stitching You. And it all goes together.
The blues
And
and,
some
the
tea.
yellows and
This was a good giveaway. Just so you know.
I feel like we got a bag maker, we got a yarn dyer, and we got a Progress
Keeper maker.
keeper maker.
Yep. So this is all yours for you to make socks or whatever. Use together, use separately, whatever you want to do. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Please get in touch with either myself or Jaymie on Ravelry. And if we don't hear from you, we'll send you a message probably anyway. And yeah, let's get your information so we can send you all your stuff before we open it and use it. Because we're selfish.
I am no selfish.
So,
I am a humble person.
no, Jamie's like, I bought all these things for myself.
Yep.
So yeah, thanks again. We are so excited to be at 1K. We can't wait to get to 2K so we can give another thing away. And so just that subscribe button.
Wait. It's down there.
It's down there.
Somewhere. I don't know where.
So shop update information for Lambstrings yarn. If you're not aware, you should be. If you're following on Instagram or on Etsy, you'll see. I was asked by Debbie Reese of the Periscoping Sisters podcast to make some sets, some 5 skein sets for her new pattern, her Rhinebeck skirt. I think it's called the Marled Fade Skirt. It's the official Rhinebeck skirt. So look that up. I have in the shop a couple of different color schemes to make that skirt. So yeah, so that was really exciting this week.
They're all awesome.
They are. They really are. And so that came out. The pattern is ready for purchase. You can get that through Ravelry. And yeah, this week I'll be working on What the Fade kits for next Saturday's update. What the Fade. Andrea Mowry has a brand new mystery knit along going on. It's the WTF, What the Fade, Cal. And yeah, if you love Lambstrings yarn, which I know you do, you're going to want 6 whole skein sets. Yeah. So those will be out this Saturday, whatever the date is on that. I don't even know. The 12th. Saturday, August 12th. They'll be up. Other than that, I did have a shop update, so there's many things in there for you guys to choose from. Take a look, lambstrings.etsy.com. Yeah. Anyway, we need to be done, because I think that we're going to have enough. Get your boxies done, or start them, or whatever. Join this Cal. You still have a couple of weeks. And it's worth it, because these are beauties.
Love them. They're
Beauties.
so comfy. And
Anyway, join that. Subscribe to our videos. Look out for us next time we're here. And we'll see you next week. Toodles.
Bye.
Happy knitting, people.